The University for Peace has high regard for student participation in university affairs. Indeed, our graduate students represent the raison d'etre of UPEACE. During their time at UPEACE, students have found a variety of ways of expressing their commitments towards peace. We will now listen to their farewell presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the students of the MA program in International Law and Human Rights, please welcome Pamela Kovacs from Canada and Diego Corral from Ecuador.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, peace workers, future workers for peace, and peace supporters in general.
Welcome to the portion of this commencement ceremony that many of you probably expect to be a long-winded, terminology-riddled exposition from the Department of International Law and Human Rights.
Well, it was going to be so, but the organizers have wisely implemented a 3-minute time limit. So we'll make it short, sweet, and straight to the point. Not very much lawyer-like, but we have taken into consideration all of your human rights.
As lawyers and representatives of the Department of International Law and Human Rights, we felt it might be appropriate to offer some pro bono legal advice to all UPEACE graduating students.
Or in other words, we are offering some unrequested suggestions for free.
So first, we would like to draw everyone's attention to the fact that it will generally be unacceptable to randomly hug people that you meet. Outside of UPEACE, this will be considered battery, possibly assault, leading towards a violation of physical integrity. Unsolicited hugging may not be well received. We would also articulate the same warning with respect to indiscriminate kissing.
Second, performing impromptu brown bags in your places of work may not be welcomed and may violate just and favorable conditions of work. People can be touchy while eating and generally will not appreciate a PowerPoint presentation during their relaxation time. Going into a spontaneous song and dance as an expression of culture may also be frowned upon.
And on a less serious note, we would like to highlight how much we have enjoyed learning with our colleagues in the department this year. We have had a rich and diverse group from Canada, Ecuador, Egypt, Germany, Guyana, India, Israel, Japan, Rwanda, South Korea, Sri Lanka, and South Sudan. A special mention to Abdu, who is back home in Rwanda, and to our ALP friends Sayaka and Karen in the Philippines. They are unable to be with us here today, but we remember and miss them.
A special thanks to our department, Juan Carlos, Krister, Mihir, Harut, Julia, and the ever-accommodating, smile, and busy Karina. From use cogents to Security Council reform, to blogging, we have enjoyed your classes.
If not always your assignments, blogging.
And we have appreciated your knowledge, expertise, and above all, your guidance. A sincere thank you.
This year we have debated, we have considered and challenged, we have reasoned, on occasion we have just rambled, and we have laughed and learned. We have articulated our concerns regarding a world that is unjust, and we have reinforced our determination to live in a world that is guided and shaped by human rights and the rule of law, by principles that are universal, inalienable, and fundamental to the dignity of every person, regardless of where in the world you were born or live. We look forward to building careers with our other UPEACE colleagues based on this premise and on the premise that change is possible and happens. In partnership and complementarity with our fellow UPEACE departments, international law and human rights will help to shape a world that is more just, equitable, tolerant, and kind.
As we head out to a world that does not cease to be scary, we feel more confident. Confident in having made the choice to come to this academic institution. Confident in the tools and knowledge acquired. Confident that there are many dreamers willing to give their all for peace. Although time will pass and obstacles may come our way, although our strength may dwindle from time to time and darkness may seem perpetual, there will always be the light of true justice pushing us on. Looking around this room, at all the familiar faces with whom we have gone through this journey, there is some sadness, a lot of anxiety, slight nervousness, but most of all, hope and happiness. For we see true human rights defenders ready to work towards the world we all desired, a world where peace is possible.
And so from our department to the wider UPEACE community, thank you kindly. And if you are ever in need of a lawyer, please call Diego.